Well, hello YouTube, Patrick here, and this video is being filmed a little late because I had this video filmed and ready, but I was going through things and deleting videos for storage on my phone, and you can guess what happened there. I accidentally deleted this video. So instead of being recorded on the same day as the next video, like it was supposed to be, and is even mentioned in the next video, it's recorded like a week later. But it should be fine. It's still March, so and I don't think this video is going up until May. And in case you're wondering why, I'm filming so far in advance, there's a handful of reasons. One, with the Devastator videos, I got ahead, and I've been reviewing figures as I get them. So, yeah. And then just scheduling them to upload. But also, in case something happens and I can't film for, a week or two at a time, then, hey. But anyway, today we are taking a look at a holy grail of mine. Something I have been looking for 10 plus years. Today we are taking a look at the 2007 Takara music label Soundwave. My phone's not... I also have a new phone stand, which, you will not see in the next video because this video was recorded long before this one. But yeah, here he is. He is a white box. Now, if you don't know what music label was in Takara, it was basically, Takara, using, Transformers to make working, music playing devices. They had a Optimus, whose trailer was an iPod speaker. They had this guy, 3 versions of him, and they had a, extra set, you could get those for this guy. Rumble and Frenzy as headphones. I did not get that set. I just wanted Soundwave. Yeah, so here he is. Looking very similar to his, cassette player mode, except white. They sold 3 versions of this guy. The Spark Blue, which was his normal, look. The normal G1 Soundwave. Blaster Black, which was supposed to be Sound Blaster, and the Standard Edition, who, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this guy inspired the color scheme for Shattered Glass Soundwave, because this figure came out before Shattered Glass Soundwave made his first appearance. But yeah, there's honestly not a hell of a lot to talk about. He's a box. You can push this in, and, you can see the, little thing for a mini SD card. Not a micro, he requires a mini. And can only hold up to, 2 gigabytes at most. And you just kind of slide it in. Slide it in. Slide it in, slide it in. But yeah, and then, boom. However, I can't actually show you his music playing ability right now, because he is a working MP3 player. But because my adapter doesn't recognize that this card exists. So, what I'm going to have to do, and I just ordered it today, is a micro SD card to mini SD adapter. I just ordered it today, just like 20 minutes ago, so it should be here before the video goes up, and if it is, I'll go ahead and, just add a little segment to this, in editing. If not, it'll be uploaded as a short. But yeah, not a hell of a lot to talk about. Obviously, being a working MP3 player, all of his buttons work. You turned it on by holding the, pause and play button. And after 2 minutes, without it playing anything, it will turn off. He comes with a set of headphones that honestly suck. I haven't even used them to listen to music, and I can tell you they suck. Because they're just uncomfortable as hell. They're the cheap ones that are full plastic, and they just hurt like hell. He also comes with, one sec, I need to move some stuff on my bed so I can, grab. He also comes with extra hands. I'll show these off more when we get into robot mode. But yeah, extra hands. He does come with his shoulder launcher, which would have been really cool if this was a speaker, considering it plugs into the headphone jack for robot mode, but it's not, And I just want to point out that on it, it does say, Destron Soundwave Electric Launcher, which in Japan the Decepticons were known as the Destrons, so, And then you have his concussion rifle, which is, really cool. White again, but And you do have the label right here. Label. Destron Soundwave Wave Bluster. Not blaster, bluster. Yeah. Oh, and it would be a sin of me to not show you the box. Because I got this guy complete. Again, box included. I probably misplaced all the inserts, but yeah, box. It's black. It has a picture of the product. Some Japanese. Transformers music label. Takara Tomy. Soundwave audio playing player. Or playing audio player. Top. Transformers music label. Bottom, a bunch of Japanese I cannot fucking read. On the side, transform your music. On this side, you have a look at the robot mode. Soundwave playing audio player. Why they wrote it like that, I don't know. Transformers, music label, Takara. Transform your music. And you can actually lift this up, and this is where the figure would sit. Soundwave playing audio player. And you have this section up here. I'm leaving all that in. Anyway. Yeah, unlike my other stand, this one doesn't clip in. It's just a normal stand, so. I guess, I'll do it like this. Transformers music label. What is Transformers music label? In English, but this is Japanese, so I can't fucking read it. Play style, more Japanese. Soundwave, playing audio player. More Japanese. Here is Optimus, Rumble and Frenzy. Yeah. Really cool. Anyway. Now back to the figure. We are going to get through some comparisons. So, here he is with G1 Soundwave. Microcassette recorder. MP3 player. Here he is with Masterpiece Soundwave. My knockoff, at least. Bigger microcassette recorder. MP3 player. And, yeah. Here he is with the, Siege Soundwave in the microcassette recorder fan mode. Yeah. Focus camera. Yeah. Here he is with, the Cyberverse Prime Soundwave. Transformers Prime Cyberverse Class Soundwave. Here he is with another figure that came out around the same time. Classics Astro Train in shuttle mode. Here he is with a Blocky's Death Trooper. Not Death Trooper, Death Tracker. Jeez. But yeah. So, not done yet with comparisons. Here he is with a pencil. Here he is with the Megatronus sticker that came in the that Transformers 1 sticker set, the Autobot emblem, Decepticon emblem, the movie logo, and Megatronus. Do I have any other comparisons I want to show off? No? Okay. So we're gonna get down to transformation. This is a 2007 figure, so it is pretty simple. It's also G1 Soundwave, so it's gonna be pretty simple. What I do is I come in here and pry this section open and slide the forearm out, bring the hand out. Same thing on this side. The legs are your typical Soundwave, just, untab them from the shoulders, bring them down, rotate, bring them down, rotate, bring them down, flip out the feet, and then you're also going to want to come back here and flip out the heels. We are going to set Soundwave here for the moment while I adjust the camera. You are then going to slide his shoulders up like this. And then this little panel right here, you're going to slide it, and that ejects his head. So, yeah. There you go. Obviously, he is not complete yet, because he needs his electronic launcher, which just goes straight into the headphone jack. And that is Music Label Soundwave in robot mode. It's really nice. A little plain, given that it's entirely white. I do kind of wish I could have tracked down the Spark Blue version for a decent price, but this was cheaper, and in reality, I just want the mold. Not really. I don't care the deco. But yeah. Also, something I should have mentioned while we were in MP3 mode. He takes a AAA battery. Battery compartment is right here. Just need to undo that screw. AAA. Be careful if you do use him as an MP3 and you want to take him on trips. Because from what I've heard, his battery only lasts about 6 hours of continuous playtime. So, but yeah. That looks like Soundwave. I mean, not color-wise, but like design-wise, this is undoubtedly Soundwave. This figure would fit very well in the Classics line. Yeah, let's take a look at that head sculpt. That very Soundwavy head sculpt. You've got the Decepticon emblem there on his partly transparent chest. You've got some metallic blue. And there is a kind of discrepancy I think is funny, so I'm going to point it out. On the box, his forearms are the same blue as his shoulders. The actual figure, no, they are not. That's not important. I just thought it was kind of funny that the box messed that up. So, but yeah, he is very white, and his joints are yellowed. I knew that when I bought it. The seller did disclose that. So, but yeah, articulation, the head is on a ball joint, so, however, it is also on a spring-loaded panel, so it's not the easiest thing in the world to move. His cannon can rotate. Arms can do a full 360. They can go out about that far. They can rotate at the ball joint up here. They can bend 90 degrees right here. However, there's also a ball joint in here, which can rotate, and you can get even more bend. That's pretty freaking cool. The hands are on a ball joint. They need to be, so you can swap them out, but I will show that off later. No waist joint. This was a 2007 figure, and plus, he has electronics and a battery. You're not going to get a waist joint out of this. But the hips kick forward a good bit. Back a decent bit. Outward, you do kind of have to manipulate it a little bit But, you know, outward all the way. He does the full splits because he has to for transformation. You've got thigh rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the knee. No ankles, again, 2007. But, you know, you have a toe joint and heel. And also, this guy is surprisingly well balanced. Like, if I want to, you know, just bring his leg out and then kind of balance him like this. Okay, it's mostly the table, but like, look at that. That is a nice kicking, you know, nice and stable too. I mean, that was me shaking the table, and you know, he's still good, so. But yeah. So, as for accessories, he again has his wave blister, which can fit into this specific hand, well, specific styled hand, which, you know, looks nice. But like I said, he also has other hands. He has 2 fist hands, which one is already on here. 2 gun holding hands, that one's on there. And I think 2, if not... No, yeah, he does have 2 of the trigger extending more. Now, this one he can't transform with because of how far out the finger is. The fist and gun holding he can, but, you know, this is for, like, if you want to, you know, pose him opening his tape door or pressing one of his buttons. And they are ball joints. I'm going to go ahead and show it off with this hand because this one has some paper towel in there because it's really loose. So, yeah, you know, you just pop it off. Take another hand and just, you know, pop it on. And boom, you can have him playing with himself. But yeah. That's really cool, honestly. But yeah. So, anyway. For size comparison, I still want him in the shot. We have G1 Soundwave, whose foot is not extended correctly. G1 Soundwave, which I think I'm going to go ahead and raise the stand a little bit. And just kind of, you know, do this to kind of get that. Yeah. Classics Waves, I'm going to call him, even though he's, you know, music label, with his grandpapa. Here he is with Masterpiece, my knockoff at least. Here he is with Siege. And the fact that he's not that much shorter than Siege is kind of telling because he was a deluxe, basically a deluxe figure. But, you know, here he is with Prime Cyberverse Soundwave, who does not want to stand right now. He's so tiny. Here he is with Classics Astro Train. As you can see, he's a little bit taller. You know, I think that scale works really well. One sec, I'm putting Astro Train back on the shelf because the shelf is right next to me. And for figure comparisons, lots of those. Here he is with Blocky's Death Tracker. For real-world size comparisons, here he is with a mechanical pencil. Here he is with the Megatronus emblem sticker. Here he is with the mini SD card. And yeah. Personally, do I recommend this figure? if you can find it for a decent price, hell yeah. Be warned, though, he is not cheap. I paid $115 for this guy after shipping. So, you know, he is not cheap. A lot of them I've seen have run upwards of 160 to, you know, $200. I would have gotten one of the more expensive ones, but I also had Ruination in my cart. And I really wanted Ruination. Or G1 Bruticus in general, really. But yeah. So, you know. Sacrifices had to be made. I'm not disappointed at all. But yeah. So guys, if that card gets here before the video is supposed to go live, I'll go ahead and, attach a little segment to this, where, you know, I'm trying to show you the music playing capability. If not, it'll be uploaded as a short. But guys, that has been my review of the Takara music label Soundwave, and I will see you all next time.